everyone, and welcome to this live broadcast about the partial full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus that we are going to have on the 19th of November. How are you feeling? It is definitely an intense time. The energy is very, very intense, and the action of some planets is really triggering within us a deep transformation. When we have a lunar eclipse, we do have really a very intense time of transformation, because a lunar eclipse is a portal of transformation and awakening. Its purpose is to bring fated events in our life in order to support our growth in consciousness and personal evolution. So the lunar eclipse set things in motion that will then have an effect in year 2022. We are in a very deep time, because in the northern hemisphere we are in autumn, and the energy of autumn is the energy of letting go. Starting from the 31st of October, we enter the darkest part of the year, and then the part of the year which is considered to be a very intense time for personal transformation, inner withdrawal, in order to do exactly what nature does, which is letting go of the old leaves, letting go of what we no longer need, in order to really start afresh, start anew, when we're going to have winter solstice, which is also called the raising of the new sun, the new energy, because from that point onwards, the sun will start rising in the sky, and then the light will come back. So it is definitely the darkest point of the year, and we are in a star sign. The sun is in Scorpio, a star sign, a water fixed star sign, which is a sign of death, of transformation, and we see that happening around us, but also is a sign of deep values. And the same thing is Taurus. Taurus, which is the opposite sign where we have the moon, is a sign of values. What do we value? What are our true value? What do we truly love? Because generally speaking, Taurus is considered to be the sign of what I have. My value depends on what I have. It depends on what I earn, how much I earn, how many things I can buy. But it is actually not like that from the point of view of a spiritual point of view, because the energy withdraws when it is time to change our value. And this is what's happening around the world. This intense energy moving through, intense time, is really pushing us through a big process of awakening to what we truly love and what we truly are. November, which is a month associated to number 11, the number of disorder, transition, betrayal, rebellion, because we need to stop doing what is right in front of our eyes, and then on the other side do what is written, referring to the law, the true love of life. For the Jewish people, that was the Torah, the energy, the law given by God. So doing what you are asked to do within yourself, not what comes from the outer world. And it is definitely intense, because 11 is also called a mirror number, or is also called a master number, which is facing oneself. I'm in front, looking at myself, looking at what I have to stop, I need to look at in order to go through a big transformational process. Scorpio is a turquoise sign, Taurus is a coral sign, and the turquoise sign is going beyond process of separation, and then accepting, going through the process in order to find who we truly are. And Taurus is moving from the codependency issues towards a new way of looking oneself. And this is beautifully described by the energy of this lunation, because we do have quite an interesting configuration in the sky, because we have what is called a boomerang, which is a 𝐻. This is the green one, this is the 𝐻, with these other two sextile with the Sun, Vesta, and the South Node, and then also Vulcan. Vulcan also is an esoteric planet, being the ruler, the esoteric and hierarchical ruler of Taurus. So Vesta is an asteroid, and then Vesta is doing something important, because the name Vesta was a goddess in the ancient time, and it meant a woman unto herself. So she's triggering a process, because when we have a boomerang, we have a crisis triggered by the 𝐻 and the need to act. There is an opportunity for action, but the fourth planet, and in this case the boomerang, the Vesta and the South Node, are actually giving us a sense of what the goal is going to be. So we need really to go back to the source and really find what is our real value in this really huge chaos that we are having in the world. So it's a time of looking for what is really most sacred to us and commit to that energy, because we cannot really have any energy in the outer world unless we really love ourselves. We can't fully love others unless we truly love ourselves. There is a huge intensity of energy, because we need to really have a new approach to life. We really need to transform all our oldest fear in order to find the true values, what we really want to be. Because Taurus is the sign of how do I earn my living, bear in mind that whatever we choose, we're going to manifest. If we choose the outer, the seed that we're going to plant in the future is that energy of fear. If you're going to choose what we really feel within and what we really sacred for us, that is the energy that is going to shift. In fact, 19, which is the day of this lunation, is the number of surrender in the ancient time, is the number of the divine order, and also God's judgment. And it talks about the completion of a task that will lead us to a new beginning. And it's very important that we choose what we really love, what we really feel is true for us. Then a door will be closed and a new doorway is going to open up. So it is very challenging, this energy, and there is an intensity of revelation of many hidden secret that are going to create a lot of upheaval, a lot of turmoil. But if we want to go through this energy, we really need to listen to what is true for us, to what is real, our true sacred value. Because if we do things for money, we do things, in a way, we are going to forget the truth about who we are. So the energy of the full day is a 35-8, which is the energy of follower in the guy. Stop fighting with yourself and trust this energy, because this death, what we're going to go is really through a death of the old and really a new beginning. So this death is a death for liberation, and a rebirth is going to come about. So intense energy, but as I said last time, light the flame. The flame is the flame of Vesta, and the flame is who are you, and choose not from what you see in front of yourself, but what you feel within yourself. Stop giving your power away. Don't get stuck by the outer, and really focus on your heart, which is definitely what 𝐏𝐀𝐑, Venus, and then Chiron are really trying to help us figure out. Because the more we betray ourselves, the more we will be betrayed. So it's a very, very intense time. And as I said last time, keep the light of your inner candle lit, because it's the only thing that can take you through, lead you through this dark time. Soon there will be the light at the end of on the tunnel. Have a lovely full moon, and then trust your heart, trust yourself. Bye bye.